Um, box. It's not a box. What I want to talk tonight is about a comfort zone. What do you think a comfort zone is when you talk about you personally? Okay. What is a comfort zone? Little Nate.
It's like this place where you feel comfortable and you don't want to leave it because then you don't feel right.
Tanya?
If it's like meeting people but putting up barriers so that they can't like really like you or something.
Okay. Amanda?
For me, my comfort zone is not leaving my group of friends. And when I do, I just feel so out of place and like I'm being judged.
So a comfort zone is something that makes you feel comfortable. Carissa? Safe.
Where you can feel like where you're okay with being yourself.
You're okay with being yourself?
It's like the dividing line between the outside of your bubble and the inside.
Okay.
Familiar places. Like if you've been somewhere before, you're probably more comfortable there than the place you've never been.
Okay. Very good. Conrail? You
You
have the Conrail shirt on today. That's all. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. I said Conrail and I read Conrail at the same time. It kind of freaks me out. So, go ahead.
It's this state of mind where you feel secure, and if you feel like you're gonna go out, you're gonna super embarrass yourself.
Okay. Jimmy?
This is related to it. It's a comfort zone where you do stuff or a habit that you're used to doing because you're comfortable with it and you know you don't want to get out of it.
Okay.
You're used to it, I guess.
But what happens when you get out of it?
You don't know what to do. And
Freeze.
You freeze. You feel what?
Alienated.
Uncomfortable. Riley, go ahead.
No, just like this.
What?
Just like this.
Okay. I love you, Riley.
I was gonna say okay.
Why do you think we have comfort zones? And not the obvious answer because it makes us feel comfortable. Thank you, little Nate. Ted?
Partially, it's human nature to want to feel safe. If you're all by yourself, where you've never been before, you usually tense up a little bit, or you.
Okay. That's a really good point. Jesse?
Humans don't like change. Inside the bubble, you know what's gonna happen. Something's gonna be different.
You can predict your future, right?
Yeah. Outside the bubble, you don't know what's gonna happen.
Okay. Josh?
Fear.
Fear? That's a really good one. Carissa?
You're not as outgoing. If you're more outgoing, you have a bigger comfort zone, so you don't really care what people think.
Okay. Is that a hand now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a routine in your like everyday life.
Okay.
Sometimes you gotta leave it or you won't have any fun.
Okay. I have fun in my comfort zone.
Like bungee jumping.
What's involved in a comfort zone? When you think of your comfort zone, think of you and think of when you feel most comfortable. Do you have fun? Yeah.
Or it might be easier
Sometimes
to have
it's not good to be.
Relate your comfort zone to you. What's in your comfort zone? I'll tell you mine. Mine's my friends. Mine's this church. Okay? Mine's driving in my Jeep when it doesn't blow up. Mine's going to concerts. That's my comfort zone. It's sitting in a deer stand and not seeing any deer. That's my comfort zone. James, what's your comfort zone?
this might be weird, but my comfort zone changes depending on my mood.
Yeah. Dan,
my bed.
your bed.
So
Heck yeah. Andrew.
Working on my car.
Yeah. Things that you feel comfortable doing. Things you're what? You're good at. Andrew may be good at working on a car. I'm good at taking my car to the mechanic. All right? There's a difference. All right? That's what we need to understand. Okay? Now the question I'm going to ask you, and you may think there's an obvious answer to it, but I don't think it's that obvious. Is it bad to have a comfort zone? I see yes, I see yes, I see no, I see no, I see yes, I see no, I say no, I see maybe. All right, I'm with Josh there. I think it can be very bad, and I think it can be not so bad. Explain my reasoning there. Amanda.
Depends. I feel like you're totally like dependent on your comfort zone. Like you never want to leave it if like you feel like you're gonna die if you're not gonna be with certain people, or if you're not gonna be where if you're not gonna be you're not gonna follow your routine.
Okay. Amy.
It's good to have a comfort zone up to a certain point. I mean, if you like just met somebody and you put up your comfort zone, you want to separate yourself for a little bit so you get to know that person. But after a while, you let it go down. But if you never let it go down, you can never get close to somebody.
Okay.
So it can be good and can be bad.
Now take what Amy just said and apply it to your relationship with Christ. Do you understand? Do you think God works with comfort zones?
No.
No, I don't think he does.
Oh,
Okay? Now explain here. I think the only time that you can say Christ fully abides by your comfort zone is if your comfort zone is
everything.
Christ. Think about that. Okay? If you go with the mindset that really a Christian should go with and say, no matter where God takes me, no matter what God does for me, no matter what happens, I'm always going to lean on Christ. I'm always going to be able to fall back on him. When he tells me what to do, I'm going to do it and not think twice about it. Okay? That's a pretty darn good comfort zone. Okay? The problem is that we don't always think that way, do we? What we do is we say to ourselves, well, this is what God wants me to do. Or this is what the Bible tells me I should do. But you know what? That makes me feel what? Uncomfortable. So what do? We take shortcuts. Right? We take the easy way out. If this is the way God wants us to live, we'll veer off the road and get around the stumbling block that's in our way. Because it makes us feel better. You understand what I'm saying? This is important. Raise your hand if you get this. All right? This is important. Okay? So often we love just to say, you know what? This is what I should do. But I'm not going to do it because it makes me feel uncomfortable. Because my comfort zone tells me otherwise. I think it's good to have a comfort zone. Okay? I think it's good to have a group of friends you can rely on. I think it's good to have a family that you can love. Okay? I think it's good to have Christ on your side at all times. Okay? But what you need to understand is that if you don't exceed your bounds, if you don't step out of that comfort zone, how do you know you're going to be good at something else? You know what I'm saying? If Andrew's comfort zone is his cars, okay, and he never does anything besides work with cars, maybe Andrew would be really good at volleyball, but that's not in his comfort zone. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not picking on anybody, but this is what we need to understand. Okay? What if somebody needs to be a missionary? What if God has called it on your heart to be a missionary, and you're just saying, you know what? I'm not leaving my home. I'm not leaving my bed because, you know what? I don't know what's going to happen to me in Africa. I don't know what's going to happen to me in Europe. I don't know what's going to happen to me in Asia. So what do? You take the easy way out. You stay in your comfort zone. Does anyone else see a problem with that? Because I do.